Hi, it is Kachai with Lucky, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Kachai with Lucky. It's not enough to just watch, hit subscribe and be part of the family. Today, we are back with the ladies. What do we men want from men? Hey, Ashlyn, after a very long time, has showed up.
Finally.
Because of our busy schedule, but we are glad to have you today. And of course, Mariam. And let's just get into it. Men are not understanding you people. Banange, you're difficult. Your gender is hard to understand. Banange, what do you want? Huh?
It takes a lot to understand a woman. As you keep understanding us and things keep evolving in us, as we get to know you, we get to know there are certain things that I can also increase on my side. So one thing a man needs to understand is you cannot completely know what a woman wants. But there are certain basics that you know, if I do this as a woman, I will appreciate you are making the effort
to understand
this,
me.
Yes, to make this whole thing work because you're touching the right buttons. All the way from the bedroom, you know, how do you know that these are my touchy feely coils? You know, other than just coming to me and you're all over my legs, my armpits, like you said last time, everywhere. So basically you're not understanding me. Another thing is honesty. Do not give me the whole truth, but they are, like I said, basics. I wouldn't expect you to lie on certain things that I know. This is very, I mean, obvious. Right? Why would you even feel like if you told me the truth, I'm going to jump out of my skin? But men have a tendency of wanting to lie even in the smallest.
Yeah.
Like why?
And you're like, I already know that is a lie.
Mariam, what is everything to a woman? What does a man need to do for you to feel like, yeah, now this is the kind of man that I want to stay with?
Let us go back to the communication bit. If you are saying he's giving you everything, then why don't you like him? Right. What are you missing? Whatever you are missing, does he know that you are missing it? Personally, for me, I love attention. I love attention. Give me attention. You have me. This business of being distracted by small things, I don't know phones, I don't know work, we shall make the money, we shall do all these things, but are you giving me the attention? Do you listen to me? Do we get a moment to talk? Even if we have all these other responsibilities, can we sit down and share a meal? Can we have a cup of tea together? That's the kind of attention I'm talking about. Because in that attention, we get to communicate, we get to know things about ourselves. The level of patience that you need to have with your partner is in communication. Because like she said, when you get a moment to talk, do you tell your partner what is missing, what you think you want, or what do you make them know what you feel about certain things? Do they know? Because men assume. Men assume.
Because you're a hard gender to understand. So what can they do?
We don't talk.
Right.
We don't talk.
I think we as women, when we are talking or communicating, we tend to forget the most important things and communicate the things that do not matter. Do you know, like, you can be there and you're talking a million things, but none of those matter to you.
Most times when we start communicating, we start from very far. We bring so many things together. Now it takes you, a man, to start figuring out what she exactly is. If you show me that you are doing your level best to ensure that we have money to sustain us,
You're comfortable.
we will be comfortable.
Right.
But if every day you're saying I'm hustling,
But you don't see the hustle, right?
seeing the hustle. So clearly I am not seeing the money. So if I do not see the money, I am going to get disgusted with you. You want something in bed, I'll give an excuse. Because I'm thinking, why the nankani while
you're zero. Because I think what Ashley is trying to say, that most of us women value our men, so we see how much they are trying to be men by what they bring on the table. It is not so much, men confuse that you're gold diggers. It's not about how much. Even if it's 5,000 shillings and you have told me, I made this kadil no kaleta, with a kilo of meat, even if it's once a week, you're like, okay, he's trying to take care of his family. For us, it's about security. It's security. It's a message. Yes.
My children, and even if it's a fresh relationship, if you're coming here with so many words, I reach a point, I call it pest control. I'll give you a pest control and shoot yourself wherever you want to be shot. But you're not going to speak a lot of many words, and you think those words are going to build me. I'm thinking, is this guy a too much talking person, or this person I can engage with to the next level? So women, you need to see the money.
How you handle your finances is valuable to a woman.
To know that I can be stable with, I can also gather my money and we put it together, and this person makes sense.
Where does that sex come in? Because we're getting a lot of mail of, I'm not satisfied, he's not doing anything, I'm thinking of cheating. Is that also something that women value? Is that part of what you really want?
Yes, because you know, at the end of the day, when you see women saying that they're not satisfied, it means that all these other security things are not in line. So you know, the correlation between those things is
very
there.
high.
Because let me tell you, when the money is there, there's a way even the body reacts differently. Let me tell you, when the things are there in the house, when the things are there in the house, you don't forget to quarrel. You don't know how to
You forget?
So let me tell you, even if they quarrel, you forgive easily. So the security, the financial security is very important. Financial security blends with all those other things. So you find yourself wanting your partner more because they're working hard, they're working to build the family, to, you know, the house is provided for.
You're saying your man is...
osmosis. You get what I'm saying? But financial security is very important. But also the sexual satisfaction bits. Women learn to also be participatory in this issue. This business of thinking it's the man to tap
do it.
me.
You
want.
You'll end up wanting and wanting and not getting.
Exactly. So yes, sex is very important.
How about the issue of your family? How a man treats your family. Is that something that women value in terms of relationship? Is that important?
Yes.
Okay, to what level?
Respect of my family.
Right.
Respect of my family. You know, women, we have a weakness. We share so much. We talk so much sometimes to our partners.
Right.
Even when there's a problem back home. How does the man react when you actually talk to him about your family issues? And also, what are you telling him? Are you supposed to tell him everything that is happening back home?
How much support would you like him to give you? For example, as far as your family is concerned.
It has to be an extreme. It has to be an extreme. Extreme means what? Okay. My dad is hospitalized. I need some help with this, but not everything.
We had a show of what men want, and according to them, they said, like, listen, I need my space, period. You want attention. Here you are, as a woman, you want his attention. He needs space, and he's saying, if I've told you I love you, you are my woman, give me space. I love you anyway. Even if you somersaulted and did what and told me, oh, listen, I said I love you. So when a man puts if tells you he loves you and he shows you in action, he says, I have no reason to tell you I love you a million times a day. And there's women who will hear like, but he never tells me he loves me. He says, but I said it. What more does she want from me? Because they're saying we need our space. The women are suffocating us.
Yeah, because those women are always in their spaces. Where are you? What are you doing? What time are you coming home? That's the nagging.
You never pick my calls.
You never pick my calls. I sent you a message. You didn't reply. So, and they are right, by the way. It's just like us. We also need space sometimes, especially when we have our mood swings and stuff. So the men are right. Stop nagging them. Let us stop nagging these men. They don't go come here and say, do. We also.
I sent you a message. I love you. Where's my response? Did you see my hair?
The other thing we want from men is confidence.
Okay, explain.
A confident man is a sexy man.
Secure, confident. These insecurities from men are not manly.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
A man who, you know, a confident man who will say, even if you're looking, whatever you're looking, will be confident enough to say, this is my wife.
Yeah.
Will be confident enough to say, let's go here, let's meet here.
You want him to take the lead as a man.
Yes, as a man.
You remember that problem of the woman who complained that when they're outside there, the man is always looking at other women.
Yes.
Because he's not confident enough with the person that he has here. So be confident enough with us, because at the time, or the time we've taken with you, there are certain things that we have done together that the people you're looking out there cannot do.
I also
So
like-
be confident enough to build that strength in me that I can walk with you. That's why some women stay at home and say, I'm not going with you, because when I go out
What with
there,
you, it's just, and even to add on to that, I mean, just being secure and knowing that whatever problem you have, even if you're not able to solve it, act like you're the
You can
person
be
that I
able
can run to solve it. And these
Big time.
insecurities, why are you worried about some other man taking your woman? For me, I think men who are insecure
Let
are
me-
not doing enough for their women. So they are taking my woman, they're taking my, who's going to take your woman?
They are doing something out there.
that's-
And now the paranoia is eating their heads.
like,
Right.
I
So they
wouldn't
become
want
insecure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Secure is sexy. Secure is sexy.
A man needs to understand that unless you actually married an animal that is not supposed to be dated or admired or told some sweet words, then you can become insecure. But ladies are supposed to be hit on.
Regardless, married, unmarried, mother, not
We
mother.
shall be hit on at all times. Actually, my husband said if I didn't get people hitting on me, I would wonder what is this?
What is
situation I was? So at the end of it all, somebody has to hit on me. Mugambe konti omani gundi yankwanye. Sort yourself for more.
But the man should become confident enough
that
to
is the
know
confidence I'm talking
that
about.
is my woman, regardless of how many men hit on her. She is
mine.
my woman.
Thank
That's the
you.
security that is sexy. But what is that man saying?
Hey,
I don't have control of that. I don't have, as a woman, I don't have control over that.
you.
It's a given for a woman to be kwanad. So how you react as your man gets to us sometimes. A man who is insecure, yes.
They become controlling
With
other
things that you start hiding things that are not even relevant for you to hide.
Right.
Because your man is so insecure that everything you do he's going to question.
and that is not a healthy relationship at all, because at the end of the day you're going to be emotionally, so you can't even get compliments, you can't even check your phone in space, you can't even receive a call and
you.
smile.
And tell me, let me tell you something. There are men who are bold. They will even find you with your partners like, damn, you look good. Yeah! If you have a insecure man,
That ends the party.
it is a fight after fight. Let's go home. And it's not like you're welcoming them. It's just who they are.
Yeah.
I think men knowing that we can control ourselves, we can't control the people around us.
Yes.
If a guy comes and says, hey, I like you, you look this, I have no control over that. But if I also express myself back, that is the different. If I was also positive about it and invite him, that's different.
Yeah.
But if I've told you I'm keeping my distance, but I've got a compliment, you as a man, why are you bothered? She's your
Actually,
woman.
they are complimenting your woman.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Unless you're not doing anything to this woman, that everything
No,
she's
you're not actually complimenting her yourself.
Aha.
That's why you're doing this, because other
Thank
people are
you.
complimenting her.
So those are things that kill us as a woman, because I want to walk with you and show people that, you know what, this is my man. And when people hit on me, he also feels confidence that, guess what, she's mine.
But most times you'll find that as women, you know that kasongo bunto butono tono, eh? Most times we want small things, but like I told you, because we don't know how to tell our partners, so we let them assume that, oh, this is okay. And also this thing of, oh,
Right.
It's not like that. It's not like that. So we need to open up and tell them.
So it's not about big
Yeah.
cars, big
Yeah.
words. Sometimes it's a
Most
little small
times it's not
things.
that.
Those
It's
small things.
And those small things build. They build a mountain. So out of that mountain, you find that now, you know what?
I'll tell you something, and it's just about women. There's a time I went to see a friend of mine, sometime back in his office. But as soon as I got there, he got me a pack of dates. I was like, wow, this is really nice.
Yes.
See, just did this. I was like, wow, you gave me. And he's like, but they are just dates. I was like, you don't understand. I came into your office and you gave me something. It seems really small, but I was like, well, this is nice. You know, you gave me as a
gesture.
welcome. It's nice to be given small things actually mean something. It wasn't about the dates, but the fact that he thought, oh, when she comes, let me just give her dates. So there are certain small things that you can do for your woman. We want those things, Bana. Yeah,
What you need to
So at the end of the day, what binds us together is the way we grow into this relationship. Because unless you're thinking I'm in and out, but if you're here to stay, you need to understand that we are building something for the future, for our children. How we relate is also important. We love it when a man is going to communicate to, especially when they are annoyed. Let them not do it in my face where the children are. Because we feel like okay, women also we do that. The moment we come in, we balance to you whether the children are seated there or not. But we also have those men who are going to shout at you in front of the children.
So what women want respect.
A lot of respect.
Actually, I was on some group, and then the guys were saying that all they need from women is respect. I said, and you? Do you
respect is earned. It's earned.
It's a two-way street. Yes.
Like you say, you can't come in and you can't be shouting at me in front of the children. What picture are you giving the children? What are you telling them? Mom is nothing. I can be like a rag. You understand what I'm saying? So the respect bit, men need to know. You don't men think that respect is an ego thing. No, it is not. It is
and by the way, respect, by the way, as we conclude, respect is not only how you talk to me.
Yeah.
It's what you do to me.
Thank
Every day you come back at 3 a.m. drunk. That is disrespectful.
Exactly.
I am your wife. What are you doing? I've told you I don't like it. But every day you do the same thing. Again, you're not respecting me. Yeah.
And men need to learn to apologize. Saying sorry to men, to women.
By the way, we want apologies.
We want to hear the word.
Please say you're sorry when you truly know that you have done something wrong.
Yes.
And say thank you.
And say thank you as well. Other than just assuming that, oh, I think it's okay. But there are others who apologize with gifts, but say you're sorry when you know you have made something gravely wrong that can affect this relationship.
Yeah.
Kale, we have to conclude. That's all we had for you on Kachai with Lucky. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is Kachai with Lucky. Be kind to one another.